Hello everybody, this is emmavoid, back once again with another episode of my Paradise Killer Let's Play. Last we left off, stuff happened. We broke into that one place, we talked to a couple people. I realized there's a person in there who I need to talk to. What's-her-face, the architect. And honestly, a big thing is there's a lot of folks I still need to talk to. I've been kind of really bad at it. And I still need to check out the dead zone. So anywho, I think first things first, I want to go find that ghost who told me about the vampires. Let's go find them. Hey, hold up. Were you here before? Severed arm. Jeez. This was someone's arm. Horrific. Whose arm was that? Oh. Hey you. Do you know whose arm that was? I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy. Where did you hear that? How should I know? I can barely keep this form together. Who knows where I was drifting? How much time did this crime take? Was it opportunity or centuries-old plan? Time's a weird thing on these islands. I mean, yeah, you got a point there, buddy. There you are. So, we figured out what was up with the vampire. Did you find the evidence? I found the evidence when I searched the surgery at the Syndicate HQ.
The truth is revealed.
You were the 5th victim. The murders were covered up. The cause of the vampirism was never found. The killer was caught because of you. Me.
Sure.
The killer left a trace of saliva on you. They found him. A citizen. He was arrested. The horror is gone. I can ascend. Take this. A blue demon gave it to me. He could see me.
Crystal obtained.
Neat. Alright, well, where to next? Here we go. Let's, check this place out again, shall we?
Their computer unlocked.
There we are. Alright. Let me in. Alright. You know, the thing I noticed is that that's actually like a little vial that you put in to those things. Oh! Oh, that's neat. Yep. This place continues to be spooky. But, I mean, hopefully we should be safe-ish here? I don't know. You know, it's funny how often I keep thinking, oh, it's fine, nothing can kill us, and it's like, wait. Things can kill people. We know, because that's why we're here. This is probably fine. Right? Oh, hello. Alrighty. Cool. First though, was there a... did I see a... Huh. Oh, it's a... I thought you were a soda machine. Silly me. There's probably still soda machines in here, I'm not gonna pretend there isn't, but it's still silly. This door has a lock coded to witnesses in Carmelina's blood vials.
Nanny, the hell?
Witness has been entering this pretty regularly. Witness last entered 2 days
The
ago.
investigator is here.
Carmelina hasn't been in here for years. Huh. Oh, but we can still get in. Wow, this is cozy. Now, crates that look like they could restrain something.
Got it.
This place is full of restraints and operating equipment. The restraints are all blessed, chains and holy crystals. The only reason you need these is if you're trying to contain something demonic.
Sure.
A demon was being held in here. Oh, may the silent goat protect me.
That's weird.
This could be big. A hidden demonology bunker is a big secret. I need to find out if this is related to the case before I go knocking on doors. I don't want to rattle anyone unnecessarily. Oof. Right then. Well, what do we got here? I assume this device has something to do with studying demons. It seems to be some kind of high-powered microscope. And this one? I think this is chromatograph. I didn't really pay attention in that class. It was when Isaiah and I had started dating. Happier days. Huh. Interesting. That's a kind of goofy looking face, I gotta say. Alright, what else we got?
Sure.
A containment crate. These restraints are covered in holy wands. This could be used to hold a demon. Or someone's storing a demon down here. That's, pretty weird. What's this? This is used for tomography. I'm guessing it was being used to see what's inside a demon. Not a whole lot to work off of here. Weird that this is, blowing like it's in a breeze so much, considering, you know, we're inside. I wonder if there's... not so much. I think that might be all there is for us in here. But, interesting find. Alright. What else we got in Spooky Land? Of course. There is one. It's right there. That's silly. But whatever. Well, we got this. Sequence 17. Ah, the 17th island. Remember that. Remember them. Remember those. Enough to wish for death. Ah. Sounds like, that one didn't go so well. Who left this here? Who does that? I feel like it's possibly not safe to drink this, considering it's been in here for so long, but it's whatever. Blood Fountain. An energy drink that makes you feel like your blood wants to burst out of your body. A good pick-me-up. Ah, neat. That's cool. Ah, I remember this place. We've been here before. Yep. Still the same as we left it. Ah. Yoink. Sequence 16. A time for watching crows circle. Huh. Alright. So, this must be the apartment building where, what's-his-face lived. See if there's anything out here first, and then we'll head up. No, nothing of interest. So, up we go. Ah. Oh, that's, that looks nice. Henry's apartment. Ground zero for the demonic invasion a decade ago.
The investigator is here.
This is where the demon possessed him. He killed his mother and allegedly killed the Grace bloodlines. Demons spilled out and corrupted the island. This concrete sarcophagus was built to contain the spread. As soon as the demonic corruption took hold, it marked the beginning of the end for Island Sequence 24.
Got it.
Which truths are contained within? This is fine. This is perfectly normal. This is, looks like a bedroom. Jeez, what a tiny bedroom. Bathroom. Okay, yeah. Look who's apparently always on. Ah.
Don't test me.
The corpse of Rena Division, Henry's mother. He killed her via strangulation. Looks like the corpse was left here when the corruption happened and the area was evacuated. She's been decomposing for 10 years. No more evidence here. Alright. And what do we got in here? Oh, a safe.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
A chalked out ritual circle. Presumably where Henry conducted the ritual that caused his
I
possession.
don't like this.
Chalked symbols, candles, and statues of gods. Can't beat the classics when you're conducting an illegal ritual. I need a code for this safe. I should talk to Henry about it. It is in his apartment after all. So I guess we're gonna have to go back and chat with him at some point. And until we do, I think that might be all there is for us here. Oh, hey, it's one of these. Dying from sadness, carving obtained. A sentient rock that drifted to Earth in the wake of the other gods. Despair philosopher. That's pretty much the same stuff we already knew. So yeah, we're gonna have to come back after we can get the code, I guess. Oh, hello. Dead Nebula. The mascot was designed many islands ago by the artist Renoy. Kids love him. Oh, well that's not anything new. Ah. That's why I keep not finding you. Because you're up here. The question is, how do I get up there?
Pat? Oh.
Ah! Here we go. Also, hey, stuff to steal. I mean, evidence to find. Well-loved secateurs? A craftsperson's tools are a thing of beauty. The grip has been worn into the perfect fit for the user's hands over years of use. Huh. Polite luxury chocolates. The standard gift given to the host when syndicate members visit each other. Oh, this is how I was supposed to get up here. There's an elevator. Psh, elevators. Who needs elevators when you can double jump and air dash? Am I right?
Crystal obtained.
Also, hey, what's in here? Ooh. Witness to the End apartment. Crying Grudge. Statue of Crying Grudge. God endlessly weeps at visions of the future he cannot unsee. Plants collection. Witness collects and breeds rare plants. Sometimes he gives them as gifts, and then hounds you to take proper care of the most fragile plants on the planet. Silent Goats. The Holy Catalyst. Witness to the End's phone. I can take this to a comms tower and verify its location. Relics. Relics from Persia from before the Great Betrayal. Early depictions of gods and demons. I found Witness's phone in his apartment. I'll be taking that. If I need to, I can pull some records from that. This should let me backtrace Akiko's position when she made the call. I need to find a comms tower. Oh, I know where that is. I can get there. First though, I really need to actually like talk to more people. Just like in real life, I tend to avoid talking to people in person. Hi! Hi, Witness.
Witness to the end.
Under the gaze of the gods.
Under the gaze of the gods, the so-called investigation freak returns to the island sequences.
Witness to the end.
Overseer of each dying paradise, born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran in 8981 under the sign of Destroyed Eden. As a child, Witness was enslaved under the banner of Crying Grudge and put to work building the perpetually growing Chaos Palace in North Persia. During the Great Betrayal, Witness refused to budge in his devotion, fleeing to hide within the impossible labyrinth of the Chaos Palace. Ezekiel found Witness and urged him to follow him. They became close. Witness was still a young man and Ezekiel older and wiser. Witness looked up to him as a father figure after being taken from his own father at a young age. Holds a great deal of responsibility overseeing the end of an island, ensures every failure is perfect, collects and breeds rare plants in his penthouse. Good to see you again, Witness. I apologize for Starlight. I do remember you.
Other holy masters.
How long has it been since you last did work for our holy masters?
The gods are displeased.
Time moves so strangely here. We are grains of sand that drift in the astral wake of the heavenly titans.
The gods are displeased.
Especially after last night. The island is ready to end. The time flow is broken. The gods are displeased.
This island is full of sinners.
We are supposed to be their loyal servants, our only purpose to resurrect them. Now we squabble and scheme. Our holy work brought to a screeching halt by murder.
The end times are looming.
The end times are looming. So many have strayed from the path. This must be a sign from the gods. Huh.
Sure.
The gods are capricious idiots.
Sinner.
Another sinner fallen from the light and into heresy, just like the rest of this
Don't
island.
test me.
We're devoted to them, but don't think they're righteous.
The facts and the truth.
I'm here
are
to
not
weave
the
some
same.
truths, not do their work. You have forgotten about our holy purpose as well. Too many
That's
have.
strange.
What's with the holy proclamations? This isn't your usual style. Far too much has happened in your absence. Truths have become more mutable. Our masters are not being served. The syndicate has lost its way. I have not strayed from the
The
path.
gods are watching us.
Too many of us have forgotten what it means to serve our masters. I fear last night was one of our punishments.
Other gods work in esoteric ways.
Or maybe it was a divine reminder. Our gods work in esoteric ways.
Blasphemy!
Are you here to punish the wicked monster that committed this
The
atrocity?
end times are looming.
The sinner that allowed demons onto the island? Will he burn in the fire of justice? How are you feeling about losing your jurisdiction?
Blasphemy!
Judge has no rights. It just proves how far this island has fallen. A holy man should be allowed to do his holy work.
Investigator.
Now, how can I assist you with your holy work?
Crime cannot hide.
Do you believe Henry is responsible?
Under the gaze of the gods.
All I can do is trust in the gods and have faith in that what happened was part of their divine will.
Got it.
But do you believe Henry did
The
it?
gods are watching us.
It is not for me to question the gods.
The truth remains obscure.
Witness, do you think anyone has a motive for killing the
This
council?
island is full of sinners.
This island is full of sinners. Our holy mission has been left unattended for too long. Any number of the sinners here could have
The
done
gods
it.
are displeased.
Perhaps it was an act of the gods. Heavenly anger leads to heavenly smiting. Tell me about these sinners.
This island is full of sinners.
The island crawls with them. They pay lip service to the gods, but don't follow our sacred
The
mission.
end times are looming.
The island sequences have degenerated. They used to be righteous. Now I
I
despair.
have a bad feeling about this.
What about the accused? Henry is a citizen, not a syndicate member. Citizens are sinners too. They do not pray hard enough. The syndicate do not compel them to pray hard enough. Ugh. The citizens grow restless, insubordinate. Dissent spreads. This one let demons onto the island. Why stop there? good story. Too good. Someone wants to pin this on a citizen, and we're too ready to accept it. We cannot conceive the esoteric ways the gods
The
work.
investigator is here.
Another easy story. You're questioning the gods. Higher powers rarely provide the answers we need. Ah, he's grumpy. Do you have a motive for killing the council? I am a humble servant striving to live on the righteous path. Murdering the council is not on that path.
Sure.
Am I taking your word for that? What reason would I have to kill the council? How does that benefit our holy mission? Who determines the path? The gods, of course. Did the gods want you to kill the council? Don't be ridiculous.
Where?
Where were you last night? I spent the night here in my apartment.
Oh,
By yourself? The architect came to visit me, a rare social call. She was with me at the time of the killings. We left when we were summoned to the crisis meeting. Some romance at the end of an island? That period of our lives is long gone, investigator. Was there anything odd about her behavior? We had a pleasant time. We shared some wine I'd been saving and prepared to say goodbye to
I
paradise.
need to investigate this.
And you two were in each other's company all evening. I stepped out on my balcony to take a phone call from Grand Marshal Akiko. It was fleeting. No more than 5 minutes.
What time?
What time was this call? Shortly before death visited the island. Akiko was reporting the escape of Henry.
Got it.
That matches what Akiko told me. Not long after, marshals were stationed outside the elevator to my apartment. Do you have any proof that you were both in your apartment? The nightmare computer at the entrance logs everyone that enters and exits this apartment. You can pull the records from that and check yourself. And why is yours the only apartment with a logging system? You can't be too careful. I take my privacy seriously. Paranoia. Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation. Alright, so we got a bit of info. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Nothing. He often went for periods of isolation. Sorry, I can't help more, Lady Love Dice. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? I spoke to her when she reported Henry's escape, but I didn't see her until the crisis meeting after the killer had been arrested. Akiko said she called you at the time of the murder. She did, but something is troubling me about it. I am seeking guidance from those in the stars about how to proceed. If I say anything, it may be misconstrued. I am a professional. You can tell me anything. Let me ponder on it. Fine. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? Nothing, Lady Love Dice. It is a mystery to everyone on the island. What do you know about Henry's escape? Only what the Grand Marshal told us. Have you spoken with her? Doomjazz told me that you asked about overcoming Henry's inhibitors. The end of an island is endlessly fascinating. A symphony of finales all hanging in the balance. Having a demonically possessed prisoner is a significant risk. I needed to know everything there is to know.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So you weren't trying to find out about how to overcome them to help Henry escape? Don't be ridiculous. How would that help our holy mission? What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? Nothing, Lady Love Dice. It is one of the Council's secrets.
I'm glad to be back.
A god told me you went and carved off some flesh. What's up with that? Not your concern.
Love dies.
I vehemently disagree. Fine. The islands die, and I want to know why. Demons come to us and rot our triumphs. Do gods attract them? Does keeping one on the island make demonic invasions more likely? Why carve his flesh? Seems like a sin. I needed to study it.
Gods are radiant.
You can feel the cosmos when you look at the flesh of one of our lords. He is linked to the stars. Is he a magnet?
Sure.
What did you find?
I
Nothing.
am still bathed in
The holiness of a
glory
lord
the
should
gods.
never have been questioned. Can I verify this is true?
And times are loom.
I conducted the research in private.
Don't like this.
I don't like the sound of this witness. Did you see Crimson last night? I didn't see her, loved eyes. Alright. Did you see the doctor? The doctor claimed to be in his clinic all night. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
Ireland is full of sinners.
The monster's movements have been recorded by the Grand Marshal. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Speak to Yuri, he is her handler. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building? Is this case not open and closed? Do you believe there is more? Have you scoured the council building? What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Brother sinner.
Henry is a curse on us all. His possession 10 years ago condemned the island. There is nothing else to know. The dead zone is our reminder of his crime. Is that so? Alright, maybe I'll spend some time chatting with you. Want to chat, witness? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations.
Gods are watching us.
The gods are watching us. Do you think they are happy with what they see?
That's strange.
What's with the zealot thing you've got going on?
Gods are radiant.
The gods are radiant, and this island does not bask in the light. I came to realize this, and now I live only to serve them.
Holy Master.
Please tell me you also devote yourselves to the Holy Masters. I am a servant of the gods, but I have a job to do.
Ireland is full of sinners.
Everything is secondary to our holy work.
Don't test me.
The recent bloodbath says otherwise.
Gods are watching us.
Please join me in a prayer.
Still bathed
He
in
journeyed
glory
across
of
the stars. He came to us and gifted so much. He was the first, the holy catalyst. Man's dark age was scorched by the fire of devotion. In the face of sin and heresy, I sing for the silent goat. He heard us in the crystal caves. He will hear us again. The first, the holy catalyst, silent goat. May we always walk with you. He journeyed across the stars. He came to us and gifted so much. He was the first, the holy catalyst. Man's dark age was scorched by the fire of devotion. In the face of sin and heresy, I sing for silent goat. He heard us in the crystal caves. He will hear us again. The first, the holy catalyst, silent goat. May we always walk with you. You are blessed. Yeah. Tell me more. Ah, dang it. I was hoping that hanging out with you would get you to talk to me. May you fly with destroyed Eden,
the gods
and may you reach the moon.
ways.
Alright, well, we at least got a little bit of info out of him. Where was the... here it is. Aha!
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Ah,
These are the logs of who entered and exited the building last night. Let's see. Witness. Carmelina arrives and witness buzzes her in. The God Justice Marshals arrive and secure the building. Witness and Carmelina exits. And witness returns. Oh, these logs are sealed by the nightmare computer. They can't have been tampered with. Witness and Carmelina have alibis. I mean, sort of. I just proved that you can get up and down the building through other means, but yeah, Yeah, sure. Alibis. Alright. Where to next? Oh yeah. I remembered that I never explored this place. What is this? Is there anybody here? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, what's up with this? Sequence 13. The shame of Lady Love dies. Ugh. She's deceived by damned harmony. She tries to let the god hunters onto the island to kill us. Praise be to the Paradise Trigger for saving us. Ugh. Paradise Trigger, huh? Have we heard about that? Opulent Ziggurat. Interesting. Lucky doll. So many things get dropped during the rush to be sacrificed at the end. Oh. Oh, this is... Oh. That's what we're gonna find here. Alright. Well. What's this place gonna be like? Oh, there's a soda machine here. How kind of them. Statue Mind. Fruit juice designed to aid concentration during worship, offered at a discount price during rituals. Ah. That's nice of them. Oof. Alright, well. Here's where the real crime happened. Holy crap. Alright. This place is absolutely ridiculous, I say as I bleed all over a pyramid. Carving detailing the history of the god Beautiful Spectre, Master of the Astral Hunt, the Unending Skeleton, Scourge of the Caliber Solar System. Okay. Oh, and look, here's another one. Pedal about Moonlight... Pedal. Carving about the god Moonlight Petal. Expert terraformer and architect, built the eternal labyrinth in a dead star, killed during the great betrayal in her endless city in Siberia. Oh yeah, we've heard at least something about that one. Oh, look who it is. There's an awful lot of random crap scattered around the island, isn't there? The vignettes of lives once lived. That's a poetic way of saying trash. You're just scooping it all up, aren't you?
The investigator is here.
The answers to mysteries are everywhere. Sorry, I'm keeping you from your hobby of collecting garbage. Don't let me interrupt. But it's neat stuff. Oh, hey. This looks familiar. These controls seem to move the walkways across the pools. I wonder if I can find the right combination to let me cross. I mean, I could probably get across, you know, without doing that, but whatever. There! I can walk across now. Does make it a little easier, I guess. How do I get down there? Oh. Faulty worship stamp. When a citizen completes their allotted worship quota in a day, their report card is stamped. It is also stamped for overworship. This place is screwed up. Oh, good. That's probably blood, isn't it? That's a lot of blood. Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. Oh, what's this? Syndicate graveyard. Interesting. Hey, Shinji. It's a real shame about the murder, isn't it? Hard to have a good time when everyone's so worked up. I'm trying, though. I really am. I'm off to hunt crows. He's ridiculous. Alright. Looks like we got a couple of computers we can hack in here. So what's this?
Nightmare computer unlocked. Key item obtained.
Oh. Blood vial, Grace bloodlines. Blood vials are sealed into coffins so they can't be used illicitly after death. Why is One Last Kiss directing me to Grace Bloodline's blood vial? This is the grave of Grace Bloodlines, Henry's murder victim from when he was arrested. Starlight can verify that this is her blood vial. Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sand, satellite. And that's her unique blood code. This is Grace Bloodlines' blood vial.
That's weird.
Why does One Last Kiss want me to find this? Oh.
Do you understand, investigator?
No, I really don't. Starlight confirms this is Grace Bloodlines' blood vial. Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sand, satellite. That's the blood code from the blood vial, correct?
That's it.
You could only know that code if you were Grace Bloodlines or Chief Exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested.
Truth is all around you, investigator.
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Investigator.
What keeps someone from moving on? An obligation, a purpose, an unending rage? Your murder was set up. Or was it the wrong place at the wrong time? Who can say? The truth is all around you, investigator. You should read this. What is it? The official report of the murder of Grace Bloodlines. What about the Holy Seals? I'd been waiting for that question. Do you know something about them? Another time, investigator.
Paradise feels
Wait, I'm not done with
Those
you.
are facts.
Investigator,
Those are
aren't you
truth.
happy about last
I
night?
have a bad feeling about this.
Hard to be happy about a mass murder. That depends on your perspective. You have benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile for the great investigator.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
There's corruption on this island, investigator. Demonic taint is the least of our worries when the syndicate is rotten. The council deserved nothing less.
Got it.
Sounds like you have motive.
Laughable.
The syndicate is built on dead bodies. Egos and ambition can only be sustained by
What
death.
mysteries are
I am a casualty on the path, left to bleed out for someone's benefit. Can you imagine what benefit that would be, investigator? The council deserved to die, sliced to ribbons. Huh. Tell me about this corruption. The syndicate is full of plotters and conspirators. So many of them have their little games. Last night, someone played the winning hand. Do you know who did it? Yes and no. I have some answers, but not all. Where were you at the time of the murder? I have no alibi, investigator. You're the only person on this island that knows I exist. And did you murder the council? Of course not, investigator. They deserved to die, but they deserved to be murdered by someone else. I have a vested interest in the whole system coming down, not just the top players. If I may offer some advice, the syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there is a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial. They'll crumble and will turn on each other. I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions. Huh.
One last kiss.
Unknown player in this madness. Who is she and what does she want? Innocent or guilty? Is anyone truly innocent? Can any crime be justified? Huh.
What the
She disappeared. Oh, she's a spirit lingering in this world driven by rage and revenge. Perfect.
The investigator is here.
There's more to her death than the official story. If she was murdered as part of some kind of plot, that gives her real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of her murder. Henry became possessed and the arresting officer was Akiko. Akiko requested the presence of Grace Bloodlines, the Syndicate's exorcist.
I don't like this.
During the exorcism, Akiko left the room and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace by strangulation. His demonic strength allowed him to break through his restraints and quickly kill her. He apparently carved the same symbol sculpted into his skin into Grace's body.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Before his arrest, Henry murdered his own mother, Rena Division.
I don't like this.
He strangled her and scorched her body with demonic sigils.
Sure.
Doom Jazz examined the bodies and confirmed it. Henry was subdued, arrested, and pronounced guilty without a trial. One Last Kiss seems to think this isn't so straightforward. I need to speak to Akiko about the lapse in procedure and Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely. Maybe Doom Jazz can help since he examined the victims. Alright. That is quite a bit of info right there. And, what about you?
Like that computer.
This is the grave of Ayaz Kiwami. He was old school syndicate and one of the council members.
Sure.
The grave plaque says he died 25 years ago. There's an inscription. Heartbreakers, lifesavers, and brothers under the cosmos.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
There we go.
The investigator is here.
Ayaz Kiwami's blood vial. This island is built on blood. Blood connects all secrets. What about Henry's blood?
Analyzing.
Got it.
Damn. A match. Ayaz was Henry's father. That's exciting. A council member had a relationship with a citizen, and now we have Henry.
Key item move tag.
Interesting. Huh. That's unexpected. Huh. Looks like we can hang out and chat with you here. Alright.
One last kiss.
Demonology. Do you think this was all Henry?
Mystery awaits.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator? Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turned conspirators. Someone found out how to breach the council building. I was there. I saw them. A devilish
Got
plan.
it.
Who? That would be far too easy. Who do you think has motive? Very direct, investigator.
Don't like this.
It's been a long millennia. I'm a little
What
cranky.
mysteries are around us?
What if there were no more islands to end? Someone wouldn't have a job to do.
That's weird.
Witness. And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect against danger?
Don't test me.
Akiko?
You're paying attention.
Time to start
investigator.
asking questions, investigator. What do you know about
Who
Akiko?
would benefit from a crime like
When you have a hammer, all you see are nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her marshals. Power? Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troops. I was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military
There
problem.
is corruption on this island, investigator.
Exorcism shouldn't be done by soldiers. They're not trained for it. Akiko disagreed. So why kill the council? Scare the next council into militarizing. Create a soldier's paradise. Interesting.
Are you happy with your truths?
Do you think that's enough of a motive? Did you see Henry while you were floating around the island last night? Did I? Didn't I? I don't want to
I have
say.
a bad feeling about this.
Why?
Are you happy with your truths?
That's the key to this whole thing. You need to investigate it yourself. What can you tell me about these sigils scorched into Henry's skin? Demons speak in arcane tongues. During a possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The victim screams in the tongue of the demon, but the noises humans are capable of making are too
Do
limited.
you understand, investigator?
We cannot pronounce demonic languages. We don't have the vocal range or understanding. Sometimes the demon's psychic force wills the words into existence. This can take a number of forms: telepathy, unearthly sounds, loss of vision, and so on. In Henry's case, the white-hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched on his body. His body was burned from the inside. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon. Do these sigils affect anyone else? Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched into them.
Sure.
What kind of contact? A strong embrace. The skins need to be pressed against another's skin for several seconds. The same sigils were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done these? Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outwards. The demon has already found a way to express its emotions outwards by scorching Henry's body. The demon already has a canvas. It doesn't need another one. So why are those symbols at the scene? I mean, obviously, to make Henry look guilty. That's for you to find out, investigator. I'm only an expert on demons, not crime scenes.
The investigator is here.
Could the demon make Henry draw them?
You paying attention, investigator?
The demon does not control Henry. It causes him to act, but he chooses how to act. Do you see the difference? Like a boss that tells you what to do, not how to do it. Precisely. If Henry were to do that, he'd be doing it under his own volition. I don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand. Tell me why Witness might want to kill the council.
Laughable.
Witness is damaged. He's whipped himself up into a religious craze. He started thinking things that shouldn't be thought about.
What the hell?
What things? He's become apocalyptic, fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us. How does a ghost know this? Before I died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons, and I was the exorcist after all. He'd become fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away sin.
Sure.
What do you want to know from you?
Those are facts, but
Are
they
there
the
signs
truth?
to look for? Can we divine from the stars if a flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of the islands. His role is to look for signs that the island is going to end and make sure the death and birth happen properly.
Do you understand, investigator?
The innocuous questions came first. Then he started asking about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons. Why ask about that? He dressed it up in pretense about the warning signs of the end of an island. I'm not a fool, though. You don't ask those questions unless there is dark intent. What did you tell him? How demons enter the islands, how possession works, all standard topics that everyone in the syndicate is educated on. So why was he asking? I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There are forbidden secrets that the exorcists guard.
Mine is repulsive.
Let me ask a direct question. Do you think Witness was trying to use demons to cleanse the island? That I can't say. He certainly was fixated on it, though. What do you know about the second holy seal?
Who would benefit from a crime like
The
these?
mystery of mysteries. What is it? What's the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the
The
answer.
investigator is here.
Who? That's too easy. I'm a busy woman. You are, but the path is worth treading. I have seen things. People talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is a vast and mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only psychically. Excuse me. Henry's demon did both. It exerts a significant power over Henry. Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum. Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold the human body together while outside of our world. What about psychically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet? The second Holy Seal sounds thrilling, Investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physical, it exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes we can't comprehend.
Sure.
What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space and psychically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock?
Mystery awaits.
What are the chances of the Council being murdered and the exiled investigator being brought back? Slim, then. You need to decide what the truth is. Do you know anything about the Fourth Holy Seal? I know it requires godliness to get through. How do you know that? As a spirit, I can go places others can't.
Sure.
How can someone get through it? Find out how to become close to a god. What about Henry?
Who would benefit from a crime like these?
What are gods and demons when you get down to it? Aliens, beings from the depths of the universe. How could the Syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the God Seal? Could it? Interesting. I don't know that it's, like, actually helpful, but it's interesting. Tell me more about what happened. I received a call from our dear Grand Marshal. She had arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with Architect Carmelina at the time. A meeting about what? The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions had been creating structures which repelled demonic corruption. She asked to come with me to review the exorcism. Is that normal? No, but I understood her interest. We arrived and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside of the apartment. Henry was secured and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism.
The truth is all around you, Investigator.
Planes of existence swirled around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction.
Dreadful.
Then the life was being choked out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was or which direction they came from. I died, murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted toward the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back onto the island. Now, here I am.
The Investigator is here.
These islands, huh?
Those are facts.
More than you know.
Are they the truth?
What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Another mystery for the great investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere. Oh, I know that. Did you see the Grand Marshal last
Do you
night?
understand, Investigator?
Speak to the Grand Marshal, investigator. See if you believe her. Did you see Crimson last night? You should speak to her, investigator. She doesn't have an alibi anyone can corroborate. How about the doctor?
Are you paying attention,
His clinic
Investigator?
holds his secrets. Did you see Lydia and Sam last
Mystery
night?
awaits.
The logs at the Paradise Gates will confirm several things. Their alibis and their time frame. Consider the time frame, investigator. Did you see Witness to the End last night?
Truth is
Witness
all
and
around
Carmelina
you,
spent the evening
Investigator.
together. I wonder if that means anything. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council
What
building?
mysteries are around us?
The council building is awash with evidence, investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky? That's a good point. I might need to go back there and see if I can, like, get up onto the roof or something. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years
Do
ago?
you understand, investigator?
Was his possession when these wheels were set in motion? You should find out. What if someone set him up? What if this was part of the plan? What if someone needed to trigger the end of the island? What if someone accessed the grimoires in the library? What do you know about the escape last night? Everyone is lying. What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go to the Syndicate HQ? He'll have been logged if he did. So, we can ask her demonology questions, which is unique. What was Montserrat's plan? With regards to demons, millennia ago he would never have gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All rulers do. The Syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. Demons would be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot. That isn't the Montserrat I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He followed in the footsteps of Ezequiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You will have to live with it.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
I love having something to look forward to. How has Carmelina demon-proofed the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. The psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island, and the island becomes corrupted.
Investigator.
The rot sets in, and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch onto the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons.
Strange.
Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island structure are the minds of citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice made to the pursuit of perfection.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The marshals will be busy,
You're being a pain,
and so will you if you
investigator.
get to reform the Paradise Psycho unit. That's not my priority. It will be. Interesting. How is a god's deception different to the illegal communication that allows demons onto the island? Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes.
Truth is all around you, investigator.
The victims' dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
You're paying attention, investigator.
The Syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question. It did, thank you. Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world, until the island ends.
Got it.
I want to ask you about being deceived by a god. You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator? You are our exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? Are you saying I wouldn't catch your eye? The gods work in esoteric ways. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Enjoy Perfect 25, investigator.
Damned Harmony saw an opportunity with you, the key that would unlock the syndicates. He wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy. The Immortal Syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected. He'd have been the only god in town. The gods have no sense of community, do they? Frighteningly antique, yet they have learned
Are
nothing.
you happy with your boots?
Stay out of the shadow of your past, investigator. Interesting. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon. Yeah? Well, that was an entire thing. Of course she would be hanging out next to the graveyard, though. Where else would she be, right? Who? What? Why would they put this up here? This is completely ridiculous. Elusive chocolate. A chocolate-flavored drink only sold in remote locations. Hard to find, but worth it. Okay. Alright. Well, now that I got some phones to test. Did we get more than one? I think we got more than one. No, just witnesses. Okay.
The investigator is here.
I've got the record. A call was made by Akiko to Witness. Witness was in his apartment. But it says Akiko was at the Syndicate HQ. That's weird. She told me she was at the Desolation Cell. She lied to me.
Sure.
There's an unknown number in here. It's not in any Syndicate phone records. 833-2112-ES9116RD. It was dialed at midnight last night. The call picked up, but ended in under a second.
I don't like this.
That might be innocuous. It probably isn't, though. That is some interesting stuff right there. So who did Witness call? Here we go. I took a peek out at this place when we were here before, but I think now's a good time to actually get a good look. This is it! The council building! Where the bad shit went down! Can you feel it, loved eyes? The afterglow of murder? Of mass murder? Man, I'm getting— oh my god, Shinji.
Crime is repulsive.
It stinks of crime. It's repulsive. What went down in there? Who did what to who? How did the killer get in? There isn't an entrance on this roof. Some big investigating to do, eh? Enjoy! Ridiculous. Also, hey! One of these things. I like the crows. Me too. They're comforting. I heard once that in the real world someone made a video game where when you shoot a crow they sometimes give you a grenade. Why were you talking to a citizen? I'm in charge of the abductions. But you shouldn't be talking to them. It messes with the integration. Don't patronize me. I run the abductions. You think I don't know that? You have no respect for me. You need to think about how you speak to people. Freaking talking about Resident Evil 4. Ridiculous.
obtained.
Grinning Helper, a light-colored whiskey often served with ice and bar snacks. A good drink to relax with on a summer's evening. The dusk of a summer's evening is the most wonderful thing in the world. Alright.
Strange.
This is repelling gear.
Sure.
Was someone trying to breach the building from up here?
To investigate this.
Maybe it could get you in behind the guards. I'm gonna have to go down there and check. But first, I want to finish looking around up here. Aha! Even if I could make the jump from that ledge to the next one, there isn't any way to make it to the one above. Well, shoot. Guess I'm not going up there. At least not anytime soon. Oh. I missed something.
That's strange.
Tire marks. Well,
Test me.
these must be from Lydia. She's the only one on the island with a car.
To investigate this.
What was she doing on the roof of the penthouse? Well... Oh, hold on. Oh, I already know this spot. Apparently I completely missed that when I was here before. Okay. So, I found this.
Test me.
I found this under the pier. What? Wait, is that? It is. Finally, I have proof that my neighbor was murdered. The guard justice marshals weren't interested in helping me. They said it was an accident, but I knew it was murder. I guess I'll never know who did it. I suppose it doesn't really matter now, does it? It's not justice, but at least I have some peace now. Please, take these. Do not let citizen murders go uninvestigated.
Those crystals obtained.
Man, the citizens really get the short end of the stick around here. Alright, I think that's enough for today's episode. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to come back next time. Oh, we've got a lot of people to re-question, and some people to question for the first time. But one way or the other, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Really though, this place is just terrible. Terrible! Calling it perfect. Paradise. Pah. Anywho, if you enjoyed this episode, like, subscribe, etc., all that, and, you know, all the usual YouTube junk. I know you don't particularly want to hear it, and I don't particularly want to say it, so just pretend I said it and then do all of those things. Please. Alright. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody!